Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I found at thrift stores and at the Goodwill outlet bins this week. So if you like this kind of content, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel where I upload thrifting, decor, and DIY videos. And of course, you can always find me on Instagram at Nicole North Garden. Here we go. Having a wildly warm day for February in Minnesota, so I decided to film outside. If I were to turn the camera, you'd still see much snow around me, but the porch is dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got out here because it's gorgeous and I don't want to be trapped inside filming. So I'm going to start with what I got. Now this is all the stuff that I got in the Thrift With Me videos that I've posted in the last few days. I went on a mom's crafting weekend, and while I was up there I went thrifting, and then I came back home and went thrifting at the Goodwill outlet bins with my husband, and then again with my husband and daughter. So that's what I'm showing you right now. So the first thrift store that I went to is called Wise Penny. It's up in Buffalo, Minnesota, and I spent $10. So there was a sale going on and different things were different percentages off. Some things were 50% off, some things were 25% off, but just know that my grand total was $10. Okay, so the first thing I got, because you know, if you've watched my winter decorate with me, I brought in some brown glass along with greens and whites and pink hues for the winter season. And so I got this big bottle. It's probably for like beer brewing or something. I don't really know. It has this like, it looks like something maybe a hose would have attached to the top, but I think this is going to look really pretty with some greenery in it. And you know, bigger pieces are good for like statement pieces. That's a tip that I had read somewhere. You know, if you want to upscale your decor a little bit, use oversized pieces. So I thought this would be cool on top of a piece of furniture. Oh, some of you had asked if I picked this up, and I did. It's a strawberry mason jar, but it's made to be used as a glass for drinking. So I have not seen this before, and you know, I love strawberries, so I am actually going to use this as a glass in my home. Okay, then I also picked up these two little green vases, and they're just like little bud vases, and I am going to use these in my St. Patrick's Day decor. I don't do a ton for St. Patrick's Day, but I do like to bring out some extra green items for the holiday, so I will put these on a shelf, probably with white flowers in them. Probably, I'm not sure what, I have some faux baby's breath, so I might use that, or I could use real baby's breath, but I don't feel like it. So I'll probably use faux baby's breath in these because I like the white against the green. I saw this, oh my goodness, I really love this piece. It's different than what I've seen before. So this was in their vintage section, and this was one of the pieces that was I think it was 50% off, so I paid, I think, $3, although again, I'm not entirely sure what I paid for anything. It says ZS and C2 almost, it looks like Bavaria. Let me show you the mark. And I think it's so beautiful. I have not seen serving pieces in the Bavaria like hand painted, and it's pink, so I thought this would be beautiful in my home decor because of the pink color for this winter season. Because I don't do a switch over to like my summer decor. Like the color palette won't really change in my home until I switch to patriotic decor and strawberries, and that won't be until like right before Memorial Day, probably like May 15th. So I'll be going with like pinks and the, you know, the greens and the browns that I have, and then adding in some Easter like eggs and different pastel colors for Easter time. But so that'll be nice through that whole spring, you know, this winter and then into spring season. Okay, and then I also found this guy. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. I know what I said about bunnies, and I'm being very selective. How's that? Let's just agree that I can still buy bunnies. I just have to be selective about it. So I got this little guy. He's just a little candy dish. There's nothing, you know, I don't know that he's vintage or special in any way, although he's heavy. And I just thought he was really cute because he's clear, and you don't see, I don't see a lot of things like this. So this was different and not something that I already have in my collection. And so I will probably use this in my kitchen, maybe stick some jelly beans in it. It's marked $1, but I didn't pay $1. So, and there is no glassmaker's mark on there. So thought he was cute. And then the last thing I got at Wise Pennies, the last thing that's part of my $10 purchase, I got the flower frog, and this was also part of their vintage section, so it was 50% off. I got this, I know, for $1.50. And I thought that was really cute. And this will be, you know, I use this, I put vintage ephemera in it, or reproduction vintage ephemera for the different holidays. So cards and, you know, little bingo cards or greeting cards, postcards, whatever I need to display as part of my decorative vignettes that I do around my house. So that's what that will be used for. And that's it for the Wise Penny. So let's move on to what I got at Too Good to Be Through. I did spend more money at Too Good to Be Through. I spent $28, but I got some really good stuff. So, all right. The first thing I got, and everything at this store was 25% off, except for some dishes, which were 50% off. And I will tell you that when we get to them. So this was 25% off. I found this in the digging room, which was like a room where, like, I don't know if it's stuff she's like clearancing out or whatever, but I think it's really pretty. You know, it's just like a silver color. It's not silver, but it almost looks like stainless steel on the edge. And then the wood here, I'm not going to do anything to it except maybe, you know, shine it up, maybe put some furniture oil on it because it looks a little dry. But I think it's gorgeous just the way it is. So I love that, and I'll use it on a table or on a dresser. Okay, and then I found two, was it only two? I thought I had found a third, but maybe not. Found two vintage postcards. This one says, it's called Three Little Deers, and they're in the Rockies. You know, I like deer. So just to give you an example of what I was talking about, in a display, I could then put this like that and then set it behind something. So that's how I would use the flower frog. And I love deer. So, and then I also, dropping things. I got this one, which I just thought was gorgeous. It says William Land Park, Beautiful California Garden, Sacramento. And I just thought it was really pretty for springtime. So those will go somewhere in my decor. Okay. Oops. All right. Then I also found, okay, I had mentioned in my video, she had a scrap wood pile, and she marked it as like great for crafting, you know, that's how she was marketing it. So I got this cross that someone cut out, and I guess, you know, they scrapped it because it's not perfect, but I can sand it a little, and, you know, I like the rustic look, so I'm probably gonna craft this up and put it in my Etsy shop. I think it's gonna be pretty. So got that to do for Easter. And then I got this to hang in my craft room. I just think it's funny, no trespassing. So I'll put that somewhere in the craft room because it just makes me laugh. I always tell my kids, don't go through my stuff in the craft room. It's the one space that has to be safe. Not that I don't want to share, but you know, well, my one daughter does share the room with me, but she doesn't touch my stuff. She has no interest in my things. So. Okay, so that I got, and I think they were like 50 cents a piece. I mean, that was a very inexpensive bin. Then I got these two things. They are made from wine bottles. They're not vintage, but there's an artist in the area that makes these. They're like melted down and smushed. And I thought they were really cool as serving pieces because you could put crackers or cheese slices or pepperoni, whatever you would want. And it just, I don't know, it's a conversation piece, you know, it's just really different. So they were 25% off of $3. Okay, I got this jar. This is a Hazel Atlas Mason style jar. I don't have any of these, so I love, you know, old Mason jars. It has its lid, which is like kind of a different shape. I thought that was really neat. And it's got the lock. And I showed you the other day a bag of old clothespins that someone sent to me. I'm going to put them in here and put them on a shelf, and I think that's going to look really cute. But this is really cool. You can see like the air bubbles in the glass. So it's just, that's usually an indication of either hand done or older glass. So I thought that was really neat. And that was 25% off of $2. Okay, I found this in the digging room as well. And this is going to go on the window above my kitchen sink. I like to put stained glass there. It reminds me of my mom, and she loved butterflies, so I thought that was a cool find. And it'll just be a little bit of cheer above my kitchen sink. I don't know how much that was, but I think it was $1 or 50 cents. I'm not entirely sure. Then I got this, and this was 25% off of $2. The reason I got this, well, the jar is cool itself. You can see it's like etched, so I thought that was different, but I love like how the metal, I don't know if it's like got copper in it or something, but it's turning green. I thought that was really pretty to set. You could set like 3 jars on a tray, you know, different sizes or shapes, and put some greenery in them, and I think that'll make a really nice display. Especially in my house, I have a lot of the aquas and the greens, so I thought that would be pretty, and it was just different than other bottles or jars that I have. Okay, then I got 2 sets of dishes, one to sell. I'm going to list these, and these were 50% off. So I got 5 of them. I'm not sure if I'll list this one with them because this one has a little, I don't know, damage. It almost looks like someone burned it. But these are really cute colors. And they say Boontonware, USA. I'm going to wash them up and list them on Etsy. I just thought they were really cute, especially if someone is into, you know, melamine, is that what this is called? 50s kind of style color dishes. So I thought those were cute. And if they don't sell, I'm happy to keep them myself. So, okay, and then I got to add to my collection, I think they were 50% off, although I didn't check my ticket to see if that's what, maybe sometimes when things are a quarter, they won't give you 50% off. To me, it did not matter because they were so cheap anyway. And they are Johnson Brothers, made in England. And you know, this is the snow, what is it? Snow something pattern that I am collecting. And the name is slipping my mind right now. Snow, I can't even think of it. Anyway, the point is, this is the pattern I'm collecting. And so I got 5 of these little bread plates. Okay, and then the bomb diggity of the haul, I got 2 thermoses, and I don't know if you saw in the shop with me video, I had a silver scoop in my hand and I was gonna get that. It was like $4, and then I found these, so I just did a trade because I was trying to be good, you know, trying to like limit my money. I wanted to keep it under $30, so I got this one. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is going to be amazing for fall decor. And let's see, it's pretty clean inside, and I just adore it. I'm getting some new shelves in my family room, and on the topmost shelf, I'm going to just display all of my thermoses that aren't in use in my decor on that shelf because I just love them. This is definitely like one of my favorite things to collect now, is all these old thermoses, and this is Thermos brand. So that was really cool, and so it was 25% off of $5. And then I also got this one. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is Thermoserve. It's made in Anoka, Minnesota, which is like 40 minutes north of where I am, and I think that's really cool. I cannot wait to have them all displayed on a shelf together. So okay, I'm gonna clean up from this haul. You know, I might do my bins haul in a second video because this one's, I'm already hitting like 15 minutes, and I think I'm gonna do that. I'll do a separate video for the bins haul. So hold that thought, and I will record and upload a second video. All right, I'll be back. Thanks for watching this part of my haul, and stay tuned for part 2. If you like this kind of content, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, and of course find me on Instagram at Nicole Northgarden. Until my next video, thanks for watching.